free throws here for the night. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
There's Tatum with the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Anthony, left side. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Garnett. Will it go? On the wing, Anthony. They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Williams. To the left wing. Back to Anthony. Here's McGrady. Defended by Hardaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. I just love the ball movement.
Here's Anthony. The Spurs making their last shot. Right wing. Outside, Williams. Down low. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Anthony.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Hardaway into the lane. No good that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's McGrady. Pass to Garnett. Here's McGrady. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
San Antonio leading by 5. Outside Hardaway to the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Mobley. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
And here's Cunningham. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Holmgren. And there's a 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs lead by 7. Here's Castle. Here he goes. A rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. To the inside. Back to Smith. The 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Thunder trail by 7. Now Halliburton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Inside, 6 to shoot. And here's Cunningham outside. Mobley grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Out to the right wing. Castle for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Mitchell misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Halliburton. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And that one, good.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Halliburton, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Mitchell misses.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Pass to Mobley. Holmgren with the block. Back to Halliburton. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. The 3, Smith. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 7. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Now Holmgren. Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Banchero. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Castle. Back to Banchero. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Halliburton. From downtown. Here's Holmgren. Off target at the rim. And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
San Antonio leading by 8. Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Off target from outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady, covered by Bryant. Out to Anthony. Here's Garnett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hardaway. And here's Tatum. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bryant with the drive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Anthony, left side. Pass to Garnett. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's McGrady, covered by Bryant. The 17-footer. McGrady, shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Mathurin up top. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Back to Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Tatum. Fires for three. And Tatum drills the three.
Solid from three. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Tatum. Now here's Holmgren. Anthony outside. The three ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 13. Bryant right side. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Ball's going up the court. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Now here's Wembanyama. No points so far. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. San Antonio with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Coming on to the former for the Thunder.
Thunder trail by 9.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Picked by Smith. Halliburton with the ball. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Banchero outside. Outside, Brown. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Halliburton. Picked by Smith. To the inside. There's Cunningham with a 3. Outside Mathurin. 4-3. And it's Cunningham missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Castle for 3. The 3 from Banchero. Into the lane. Castle misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Pass to Holmgren. Picked by Smith. Big Cat throwing it down.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Outside Mitchell. Now Brown. He's covered by Mathurin. Clock at 6. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. 1:58 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Pass to Castle. Mobley on a screen. Driving inside. No good with a layup. Thunder trail by 6. Outside, Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
1:19 left to play in the half. Here's Castle. That's to Ware. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. They can't stop the run with that one. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Ware. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Anthony. Mobley with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Anthony. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading. On the wing, Bryant. 6 points for him. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading by 3. Out to the right wing. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance effort. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 4, and he dunks it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
To the right side. Pass to McGrady. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Bryant. Spurs lead by 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Here's Garnett. And he banks in the layup. Garnett's got 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, rising above. Wembanyama.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. San Antonio with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. The kick to Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake. Outside, Williams. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed. Up and over Smith. Wembanyama, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Pass to Holmgren. Out to Anthony. Plenty of space. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got 7 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Tatum from long range. The Thunder pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Mathurin. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Defended by Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Hardaway hits them both. Thunder trail by 5. Three-pointer, Anthony. Mobley grabs the board. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Mitchell. Spurs need to get one up here. Banchero no good. Here's Mathurin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anthony outside. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's go!
Here's Castle. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mobley. Here's Castle. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Mitchell. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell with room to shoot. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He's had it going offensively. helping them build this lead.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Banchero. Mobley, right side. Great D that time from Holmgren. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Anthony. And the layup falls. Anthony's got 9 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brown scanning the floor. Out to Mobley. Throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Cunningham with the ball. Still without a bucket. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Outside Mitchell. Up top, Banchero. Over Anthony. Banchero no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Anthony misses. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Mobley on a screen. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. They double him with Brown. Pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Holmgren.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And that slam had some power behind it. Mathurin is just so much fun to watch.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. And Banchero drops them both. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Cunningham outside for the lead. Misses the tray. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front. Up by
49.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garnett. Anthony outside. Here's Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's both from the stripe. Now Hardaway. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. Here's Anthony. Over Wembanyama. Anthony misses. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's Tatum with the three. Anthony grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, that was clearly a foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Carmelo Anthony.
And Anthony drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Bryant. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And he makes it.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony up top. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here are the Spurs now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's McGrady. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Anthony. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Anthony. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio leading. The three from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Reporter Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Anthony laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Williams. Gets the three ball to go.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And Carroll outside. Over Anthony. And Carroll no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Back to Brown. Outside Mitchell. Spins. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio again can't hit. Thunder with a lead. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's got 8 here in this quarter.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Spurs trail by 4. Bryant outside. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Back to Bryant. A shot to stop the run. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Off target with the 3.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Thunder leading by 4. And here's Anthony. Covered by Bryant.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Throws it up high.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Garnett. To the inside. Back to Anthony. On the wing, Anthony. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Bryant. Got a hand on it. And here is Williams. Anthony in the post. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Williams from long range. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Tatum. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McGrady. Here's Garnett. From down in the low post, it goes. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The floater. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And that's an intentional foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Here's the second effort. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Now Cunningham. Pass to Mathurin. The baseline, Jay. Yep, that one goes.
Assistant.
And the Thunder lead by 10. And so it's the Thunder taking care of.
Taste like candy. My dog out laying them low, ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. Not no star whole low, got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell them I'm a top dog. Wanna let them outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Out drive, hop in my ride, pat me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging.